This is the dumbbell version of the 4 Horsemen shoulder workout. So it's called the 4 Horsemen because it's 4 lifts and 4 carries. I really prefer doing it with kettlebells, but a lot of people have access to dumbbells that don't have access to kettlebells. So I kind of create a modified version of it, and it's very similar. There's a couple different hold variations and a different way of doing the cleans. So we'll get right into it. So for this position, we're going to start out with the Arnold Press. So very similar to the rack press and kettlebell. I'm not starting out here. I'm keeping my hands covering my shoulders, elbows in tight, driving up to the ceiling. I'm going to do 4 reps. After this, we're going into the overhead carry. So I'm just locking the elbows out, keeping my biceps to my ears. Overhead carry. And with the carry, I like going one direction. But, you know, given that I'm filming and not everybody has the same space, there's nothing wrong with changing. Just be careful when you change. Once I get back, I'm setting the head of the dumbbell on my shoulder. That keeps it attached to my shoulder, so I'm not worried about it opening up when I get to the bottom. So from here, 4 front-loaded squats. And again, I'm just doing 4 reps for demonstration purposes. I usually like to get 8 to 12 reps per. Here, rack carry. When I go to rack carry, I'm not keeping it here. I'm floating the bells, right? This takes a lot of tension off the shoulders because I'm attached. Take that attachment away, make everything carry it. Get the rack carry in. We'll say that's 100 feet-ish. Then we got dumbbell cleans. The big thing about dumbbell cleans is I don't want to clean them up this way, palm out. I want to bring them back to that rack position. So just like a kettlebell clean, I'm shooting my hips forward, pulling the bells up, and I'm going to kick my thumbs out to get turned over. And you can see, whenever I do this, I go from here, shoot hard with the hips, here. So literally think about throwing it with your hips, catching it with your shoulders. So from right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, floating the dumbbell. Don't attach it to your shoulder. That doesn't take muscle. Here. Heading back for the rack carry. Now I've got bent over rows. 3, 4. After the bent over row, we got farmer carry. Good. All right, and that's round 1. I usually like to do 4 to 6 rounds, just depending on, you know, what major exercise you did before, what accessories you got planned afterwards. But 4 lifts, 4 carries, overhead press, overhead carry. Front-loaded squat into the rack carry. Remember, front-loaded squat here, rack carry here. Then you got cleans for 10 or for however many reps, and then you got rack carry again. Then you got bent over rows. Then you got farmer's carry. And that's the 4 Horsemen dumbbell version.